Now let's take you through another shocker. Tur dal price crash in Maharashtra. It's a chili prices crash in Telangana. And because of that, farmers had led an agitation in the state agricultural market. And today, farmers are produced at a Telangana court, and these farmers were brought to the Khammam court in handcuffs. And this has stoked fresh controversy. Opposition parties had criticized the way the farmers have been treated like Naxals and terrorists. Farmers were accused of ransacking some offices at Khammam agricultural market area. They also torched the chili crops in stock over there. Let me first go across to my colleague Ashish to figure out exactly what happened. Ashish, can you take us through it? That why were these farmers brought in handcuffs, and when the visuals had come in of the agitated farmers going on a rampage at the Khammam agricultural market, it was quite evident that their pleas had not been heard by the government, and hence that reaction.
Yes, indeed, Devina. Today, these farmers were produced in a local court of Khammam district of Telangana. If you can recall, last month on 30th April, these farmers had an older station there at Khammam market, and there, after they got to know that chili prices are reduced to very like 2,000 or 3,000 rupees only, out of where they were expecting it of up to 20,000 rupees. So they agitated and did some kind of violence there. It was a violent protest there. And after that, police had booked cases against these farmers, and today these farmers were produced in a local court. But the entire shocking thing is that these farmers were completely handcuffed like a criminal, treated criminal. They were brought to court. Now Congress party and several other opposition parties in Telangana, they are criticizing the government, they are criticizing the local police, that how and what is the circumstance and
okay,
why.
In fact, Ashish, on that note, we do have Captain Uttam Reddy, who's president of Telangana Congress, who's joining us at the moment. Mr. Reddy, do you believe it's another failure of the TRS government, which is not only first ignored the farmers' plight, leading to chili farmers' agitation at Khammam market, but the way they've treated the protesting farmers, instead of a reach out, now they've got them in handcuffs in a court?
Yes, in a very shocking and a shameful and a disgraceful incident. We were also shocked to see visuals on the Telugu electronic media that the chili farmers who were protesting against not getting remunerative prices were handcuffed and brought to the local court. Now, madam, you must understand that in Telangana, our chief minister talked of big things, but agricultural crops, whether it is chili or turmeric or soya or tur dal, for last several months, farmers have been on the streets protesting against non-remunerative prices in the market. Now, both CRS here and BJP in Delhi talk of very big things, but actual procurement of agricultural crops is not taking place, and the farmers are, spontaneously agitating.
While Mr. Reddy, I must add the caveat that any kind of violence and destruction of public property must be condoned here. But this is what the TRS has said. They said that the opposition now is trying to instigate the farmers to take law into their own hands.
No, you must understand the actual situation on the ground, madam. For last several months, the chili farmers and the farmers with other crops have been bringing them onto the streets and burning it themselves. They have been burning their crops themselves or their production in protest against the government's non-action, non-buying at remunerative prices. Out of a sense of frustration and disappointment, a small incident took place.
I'm aware of the situation, Mr. Reddy. I'm aware of the situation because we've reported this quite extensively. What is the plight of chili farmers in the state as well, and how they are taking their pleas to the government, which is being ignored, burning their own crops as well. But my point to you is this, that has the government failed once again in reaching out to them? Because instead of calming the tempers, instead of giving out a relief package, what we do see here is this, the farmers have been brought in a court, handcuffed completely, and that's a message that shouldn't have gone down to a community that is already agitated.
Yes, you must understand, madam, that Telangana state is number 2 or number 3 in this country in farmer suicide. Second point is that this Chief Minister himself announced that don't put cotton, put an alternative crop because you are not getting price for cotton. So they shifted from cotton to chili, and now they don't get price for chili.
Absolutely, and at a time where the Chief Minister of the state has enough funds to donate gold ornaments at temples, to recreate his offices, to make it Vastu compliant, to shift from black SUVs to white SUVs because of the astrological chart. So the state money is being diverted there, while the farmers in the state are being treated like terrorists for raising their voice.
Yes, and you must also understand that after several protests, recently the central government announced a paltry 5,000 rupees support price, which is not even half the cost of production. But even that is not being implemented even now. Not being implemented on the ground even now. I was in the market yard yesterday. Even now the state or central governments are not buying the chili. Even now the farmers are burning
Absolutely.
their crops. Yes.
Absolutely.
You know,
in fact, Mr. Reddy, I just want to point it out to our viewers as well. It's as soon as this February when 5 crore of public exchequer money was used to gift gold ornaments at the Tirupati temple. Now, 5 crore that could have helped many of these farmers whose families are going hungry every night, where they are forced to burn their own crops, agitate at Khammam agricultural market, while the TRS is conveniently saying it's the opposition's drama that's being staged.
No, I must tell you that the Chief Minister on the first day itself told this, that the opposition is instigating and these are not farmers. Then we challenged him, went to each of the farmers' houses and produced their patta passbooks and the proof that they were actually farmers growing chili. The government was silent after that. So it is very shameful. Now we have demanded the Chief Minister issue a public apology. And the
but apology is not enough, Mr. Reddy. Apology is not enough, because what is needed is accountability in the state. The Chief Minister going on a spending splurge when the farmers who are the backbone of our economy are forced to agitate, treated like terrorists outside the court and completely ignored. Thanks so much for joining us at the moment, sir. We hope that the opposition will be taking up this matter very, very strongly in the interest of the farmers in the state as well.